Hello, welcome back. We've gone back in time just a little bit. We've got a little something we missed. Over here in storage, the room where we store Major Michael. We stuff him in here because we can't show him in public.
I empathize with these tins.
Consider what he did. We're letting him work at a school? Oof.
Recreational equipment, like the pommel horse.
It's mostly guns.
We do know there's 2 gun closets.
She really wants that the gun club to work out.
Also, literal clubs.
For lacrosse. You know, once the game gets a little heated, they throw away their hoops and pick up a club. Then we get to the real game.
What's the lacrosse equivalent of blades of steel?
I don't know.
Hmm.
Nobody acknowledges that lacrosse is one of the bloodiest sports.
I was gonna say I think Archer did, but then I remembered that's High Ally that they mentioned he played.
Alright. There's no stopping her. But he can stop her money. Major Irving of the RMP. Who's really business-minded. And different from Major Claire. He doesn't pine for Rean. Not yet, anyway. Everybody does eventually.
And if they don't, we can tell they're probably a villain.
Yeah, I'd say like half of them do, too. Yep, chess, musical instruments, and various sports. She is skilled.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Also, that fern looks slightly deranged.
Oh, this one? What's wrong with it?
Something about it just looked very odd at an angle before you zoomed out. I mean, it doesn't look again.
It doesn't look right, but it doesn't look worse than other video game plants either.
I suppose maybe it's just that you don't see a lot of potted anything in this world, and that's why it's striking me as so odd.
No, we do now, and look at the detail on that soil texture. We're in high definition now, baby.
It looks like my hairbrush.
Higher definition, since the previous games were on PS3. Anyway, we have some notebooks to hand out, and some bonding with the faculty to do, I guess. By the way, the game will look a little bit different than it did in previous videos, because it turned out that, well, you may have noticed some slight judder just completely randomly through the whole thing. And if you didn't notice, don't worry, I did. It turned out to be because of the higher quality post-processing effect, which just didn't like something in my computer. It wasn't like a performance issue. My GPU was still running like 30%, but it was just like, nah, not this frame. No way. So I'm sorry. It looks like a completely different game, I know, now that I've turned that off. Just so ugly.
The best part of this is going to be when we inevitably get around to Silent Hill and I'm the one rendering it. You're going to just have to put up with whatever settings I settle on.
What is it? Super Eagle?
Ooh, 2x Psi.
Ugh. Why did any of us put up with that back in the day?
I didn't. I like raw pixels.
Anyway, what are we doing first? We got 3 students. We got 1 Aurelia. I think we've got another event down on the first floor, but we can't go there yet. Yeah.
Well, he says second floor, so let's trust his intuition.
Okay. So who?
Down the hall, because isn't that Altina who's in the corner?
I think it's Yuna and Altina.
Oh, see, I knew that Altina was here.
She's not in the room, though. By the way, there's this button here. I forgot about this previously. It's much more useful for finding people than this.
Yes. Anyhow, I chose a room, damn it.
That's one jagged Mishy she's got.
Please knock, for the love of God, Rean.
Oop. Sorry. Taking a drink and bumped my controller. What?
What?
Knocking in the dorms? Whoa. Yes, I'm Eunice C. Very threatening pen holding.
I know how to use some pointy objects. They teach that at the academy.
It's like 6 p.m., Yuna.
I live here.
Come on.
Yuna, if you keep saying it that way, it's going to come off racist.
She's working on turning it into a slur. It's not there yet. She's gonna give it her all, though.
What is with that tail?
Thank you. Sorry for implying that you came here to molest me, I guess. Slam. It's like the Star Trek doors. They open automatically, but they just slam shut.
That handle. They look like they should slide open with that.
Yeah. Or you rotate the handle, but it should be horizontal. In case, for fire safety reasons, you pull it down. That's easier than pulling it up. I'll go see Kurt first.
Rean, you can't plan this out for us. How are we going to banter about this?
Well, I'm sure if I went to talk to Kurt, he would have been like, I guess I'm going to go to Yuna's room and she'll accuse me of something.
Ha!
Muse and Tita, not our students. Is that Luis and Jessica? Right, Sandy, Tatiana, and Valerie with a Y. That's disrespect right there. Misprinting the nameplate. Leonora and Maya. Study room. Yes, we already discussed situation with Tatiana, I believe.
We've spooked this poor girl.
Doesn't take much. She's extremely spookable.
Got a case of the spookums, Tatiana? Who told you that?
That's private medical history. Pablo, Kyrie, and Freddy. Ash and... Wait, which one was Gustav? Hold on.
I think he's the big one.
I don't think so. Oh, the big one. Right.
Yeah, Doki Light.
I was thinking of Wayne as the big one, but no, he's the big one. Gotcha. Sydney and Kurt. Stark Wayne. They couldn't help themselves.
The richest men of two worlds are living together in this fun sitcom.
Trails of Cold Steel 3. But it's Iron Man. Shut up.
We already know which one is the slob and which one is the snob in that duo. Hey, sport.
Hey, kiddo. Okay, baby boy. You're the one who needs something. Respect.
Did you need something? You need something.
I tried, and like Altina ran away, and then you were doing weird sword stuff.
Yeah, all of you had personal events.
And Yuna was just eating. We could have given it to her then.
Twice the swords means twice the training, Instructor Rean.
That's how it works. I know my limits, both of them.
What?
Sorry for having a job, I guess.
Guess who's not getting visited with my bonding points?
Once we get back in class, we're learning about witches and gnomes, by the way. Pow. She should be on the first floor, but what?
Yeah.
But what, Rean? But maybe she's not?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Aurelia, or should we finish our job?
Let's do Aurelia.
Okay. It's not going to automatically advance. We're going to have to go back to our room as usually happens. And then once we do that, that's the full extent of everything that I've seen in this game.
I see.
I skipped like all these scenes. Star.
Optional content.
Wow.
Damn. Damn, that sword.
That statue. Really, Rean?
You know, that makes sense.
I mean, our dorm was just kind of dirty trash. And then I lived in there alone for a year.
Yeah, we just had a spare apartment.
He lived in the what was it? The shady shop. What was it called again?
Damn it, yeah. It's escaped me.
The one run by the guy that wrote the book about Toval.
Yes.
I'm a noble.
I just did it 10 years ahead of you.
I mean, we could have guessed. Just look at her. She definitely graduated from Thor's.
Yeah, I don't think you get to be military in this country without it.
Him. Daddy. Oh man, just imagine the clubs from 10 years ago.
Imagine how much nastier the nobles were before we broke down some of that division.
Oh yeah. They sealed off the punishment room in the lower class dorms. So, blank. Toa. We already talked to Toa. Blank. Blank. Blank Michael. Blank Randolph. He knows you're there. He's already installed the cameras.
Also, you read his file, so you know that he knows you're there.
Well, it depends on what was in the file. All right, we got a meeting of gun girls, gun gals.
Gun girls offline. Turning in unison is kind of chilling with the first-person view. Ugh.
You never turn it off, do you?
Not if there's a single witness.
Oh, character note. Nope. Right. She's gonna still be in here. Oh, I guess we only talked to her in a cutscene.
Yep.
She's got a tendency to say some risque things. Just a couple.
A minute.
What?
I'm gonna have to stop my instant reaction every time she speaks, because I always just want to be like, ugh.
I'm already planning on cutting some of them.
Yeah, sorry, it's unconscious. I'm working on it.
What was Maya part of the gun club? Was that her?
I don't think so. I think that was one of the taller girls and the blue-haired one.
We'll get a handle on it eventually. Oh. He got stuck on the door frame, so I thought I wouldn't be able to go in. Then he just powered through.
Hey, a bunch of tea.
What do we got? Come on. I'm gonna have to lean in. Alright, I can't really read it, but the ones on the right say ointment. Really need to get a first-person mod in here.
Okay, but I already know how much time we could spend screwing around with that.
Christ.
Do you want to?
Jesus Christ. Yes, I do.
Is there a... Oh, that's a cut-up. I thought there was a face on one of the gourds.
Well, we're stocked up here. That's for sure. Got our jelly beans up here. Got aprons. Everyone has aprons.
Oh my god, cooking club! Oh, wow. I guess that checks out.
what a trio that was.
So I guess we are going to refer to some of the non-Class 7 students again. That's neat.
Chaotic evil, chaotic good, and the enabler.
Huh. Well, I did kind of travel across part of the country and started learning recipes from random people.
No, they're going something else.
You can't show weakness in front of a Sandy, Tita.
It's okay as a cute crush from Tita. It's not okay that everyone just assumes that it's really happening. That's my standpoint on the issue.
Agreed.
It's not okay coming from Muse because she knows what she's doing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Sandy probably presumes, oh, there's a boy in our class.
Is it Kyrie? Sure. Yeah, let's go with that.
Nordfood.
Yeah, that's food.
Yes. Maybe the spices too.
We only have cold dishes where I'm from.
Oh, I think we do have a Northumbrian student, so.
Wow, triple toasters. It's dangerous toasting. And we got
One's in red and one's in blue, so they do different elements.
We got just a picture of a path near the Falcom office, I assume, with a filter on it.
Definitely something on someone's commute home, yeah.
Well, stop being filthy about it.
What if you asked lasses?
I'm sure we can find a disgusting pervert among the lasses. That's not music. Oh, yeah? Just right here, huh? Just in front of God and everybody. All right.
I got one hand behind my back. You can't do nothing to me.
I'm just looking at the ass. Memorizing the ass. Mr. Hero.
Ain't no rules against porno in the dorms. I looked.
It's Famitsu. I feel like this bad boy persona is new, and he's trying too hard.
Even Rean's getting exhausted with it at this point. If you don't come up with one, you're under my tutelage, dickbag.
I'll form Ass Club. He just crawls on the table and falls asleep.
Maybe he is just going to pass out down here. Yeah, these two were Gun Club, I think.
I think Leonora was, but Jessica was out on the field with someone else. It's been a few weeks.
We'll get it down. We were really bad about the much larger cast in the first few.
Oh yeah, we got there.
They just have to give us a bit of their hearts and a memorable scene.
And 3 truths.
And a fortune-telling goth.
Wow, he actually said that out loud. Yeah, he did. All right, so before the obvious, let's check on here. All right, we got more people over this way and an event.
Well, let's go that-a-way.
Just a church. Any other art? Mountain.
I think they were on a higher res engine this time, and as a result, everyone had to come up with more bland, generic things for the paintings.
We're gonna start these two. They're gonna start the Staring at Weights Club.
We're definitely not going to animate that anytime soon.
I was so mad. I think it was like a week or two ago that somebody just ordered 2 40-pound dumbbells for delivery, and I had to do it.
Oof.
Just turns out 40 pounds in dumbbell form. It's not great for carrying. I mean, it is great for carrying technically, but you got to work your way up there, and I have not. And also, it was in a box. Anyway, he's gonna train his muscles hard today. But not too hard.
Ooh. Do I smell young romance? Or at least mutual interests. Which could be romance.
Could be. It's a little early for that. Is this Eastern culture? The dumbbells?
The small ones are. The small ones are Eastern.
Really laying it on thick, Kyrie.
Well, everyone's arc has to start somewhere.
So all of this and not one barbell. Oh, wait, nope, there's one down there. Never mind. Good luck getting that out of there, though. Without crushing your foot.
The thing that gets me is there's no benches in here, so this is going to get miserable quick.
There's a table.
Oh, okay,
there's one bench.
All right.
It's not a weightlifting bench. It's a bench. Anyway, you're supposed to rack the weights, by the way.
I have no idea why you think all of these round things would just roll.
Let's see. Unreadable. And we got you, Luis, who had a nice long soak in the bath.
What?
Oh, shit.
What? The coat you're wearing made me think you were his hair. What?
Okay. Issues.
I guess the blindest student is the only person who can't tell that his glasses are fake.
I mean, technically, like, they don't turn off. Character note added.
Louise can't see. Guess this is why we're going to stick her on a radio.
Yeah. And you don't need to see to operate a radio, I guess. Except the dials that you need to turn, I guess. She'll have her glasses.
Hopefully.
No. Don't you dare.
I like the little frown he put on for that, though.
Alright, let's go talk to Altina. And then perhaps we can have an event in the bath. Whew, a full mug of just milk.
I am warming it up with my mind.
She summons her doll and she's just like, hand it to him.
Vanishes into hammer space.
Knocks over a table in the process. She doesn't pick it up.
But
And you'd run out pretty fast for class notes. And a diary. I would recommend club schedules. Of the 3 options.
it feels like it should have some calendar pages in it.
Can you tell me my pace? Altina. This can be a long journey to self-sufficiency. All right, that's all the student notebooks. Time to leave. Time to leaves. Nope. Just gonna leave the door open though. There
That
they go.
font is so bad.
It's
It's a terminal font.
it's clean. It's very clean, easily readable.
Huh. Also, do we want to see if Altina has any dialogue?
I guess
She might.
we could do that. Riveting.
Hey, every inner journey starts with a step of... I don't know.
Fine. You know what? Fine. We're doing this. There's no need to disturb him now.
Sorry, little man, no bath for you.
No need to bother Yuna anymore today. It's bath time. Bathroom. Mail.
That mail is so tiny. Leona is gonna want her in here. She's blind.
She already took her bath. It's fine for today.
Came this close to calling her Leorio before I remembered her name.
Let's wash up. Valimar, get out.
Valimar, the Splashin' Knight!
God. I hate you.
Do I rust? I guess we'll find out.
This is pretty nice for a trash bath. B-. Jesus Christ.
Damn.
They really just went nuts on the abs in this one.
Yes. But also, that's fitting for our boy. Randy, you lived in a dorm with no bathrooms.
Ah. Oh, there are so many little details.
Oh, yeah.
I got something in my eye. Sorry, Rean. Jesus Christ.
The fact that they're still steaming in clothes?
You're supposed to dry off.
No towels here.
Sure, here it's a bath gift.
I knew I liked that Orlando boy. Stop doing that wink.
Winks in video games are just really bad. Like even more so than anime or even like live action.
It's the holding it that really makes it feel so inopportune. Okay. Oh my god.
Okay.
Huh.
Just daily bath events. Got it. Alright, I think that's everything. There we go.
The funniest part of this is imagining that the bath events will have to be all with men, or we're just going to be yelling across a wall at an unseen person half the time.
I guess we'll see.
I don't know which is better to me.
Hi, Toa! How's it over there?
I'm Tita, wrong short person.
Oh no!
It's alright, our voices sound just as low.
Washed up and cozy.
Randy, no, that's gotten me in so much trouble thinking that.
It's fine. It's fine if I don't sleep this one time. You know, what could go wrong?
12 hours of RPG later.
It's just, why don't we just start popping saves right before moments like this? Just in case.
Sure.
Time for me to pass out.
What's Rean's nightly routine look like now? Let's find out together.
Apparently not sword practice anymore.
Not enough of it, anyway.
Tornado alert.
Misc.
What? Cards?
Hello, Rean? Can you hear me? Oh, it worked! The connection went through! Just a sec. Let me turn the video on.
By the way, if you weren't aware, the first two, not you personally, because I know you know, but the first two games in the Japanese releases, they had lots of scenes where Rean just didn't talk, because he talks a lot anyway. But so he was the only one not voiced, and Exceed actually went in and added voice lines for the PC version to fill those scenes out, and NIS America did not do that.
Yeah, it's going to make some of these conversations a little weird when you only hear one person speaking while we're on your second monitor.
Yeah, but also at this point I've played enough key games, I'm kind of used to it.
Long time no see, Rean. Well, I guess it's only been a month since we last talked.
A good month.
But it's been 4 whole months since I've seen your face.
4 good months.
It's been much longer for me, Elliot.
This was Prince Oliver's doing.
He didn't tell you because he's a dick.
He gave you your Arcus too, right? The special program we're using right now is called an app.
Oh my god.
An Orbital app? No? Why would you call it that?
An orb.
Yep, crystal clear. Did you get taller again?
No, those are kitty ears.
Your birthday's coming up soon, right?
Yeah, in a couple of hours.
That's right, I have a birthday now that I found my dad.
I kept paperwork, Rean.
Congratulations on graduating, Rean. From the sound of it, there were a few issues, but I guess everything's all right now. Yeah, I started earlier this month.
I'm a
I
bard.
was hoping I'd be able to see you in person, along with Machias, of course.
His on-site job training at the Government Accountability Inspectorate.
You couldn't have localized that any other less mouthful of a way, huh?
Well, that's what you get when you don't have the person actually speaking the line. You don't have anybody going in there and making it a little bit little cleaner. See also Trails from Zero.
You don't even know the half of it. I still don't know how the hell you pronounce one of the major factions.
I can definitely see him going there. But it's like he's putting himself in a position to go up against his dad. I'm a little worried.
I heard his dad buried a guy once.
Are you still convinced he's evil?
A little bit.
Okay.
I mean,
Just keeping track.
Maybe not evil, but not good.
I'm true neutral, Rean.
You don't get to be close personal friends with Gilead Osborne
remember?
if you're a perfectly pure soul. Sorry, I was talking. It's okay. No, he did not tell us what they're talking about. Okay.
No, not in the least. It's yeah. It's that thing that only bad video game writing does, or maybe a shitty novel occasionally, where you just keep referring to a thing in a vague pronoun or something like the Troubles, and then you never find out what.
The incident.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it is a school. Toa's also an instructor, right? Anyone else I know working there?
I think half of these kids hate me.
Isn't she the one that made you kill all those people? You were distressed about it for like 3 months.
Yeah, but Patrick taught me how to... Patrick?
Patrick taught me how to bury it. My feelings.
All right, let's finally get into this town.
All right.
That's our Prince Oliver, constantly setting up private communications networks somehow.
Time to get started. Received bonding points. Oh, bonding events. Got it. Got it. I see.
Mm-hmm. I thought it just meant we could put things on the wall.
Yeah. Paste pictures of our friends.
You get 3 pieces of tape every month.
Wow, there's so many pictures of Kurt on my wall. Wonder what that means. Bonus point.
Evening exclusive.
Exclusive. We might get more than one if it's a make a choice.
I think we might get more than one.
What was that?
Old Class
7, Elliot. Currently on tour. Bangs are getting out of control. Just bangs have bangs.
Here's the terrible part. I've been thinking a lot about what to do with cutting my hair back, and I'm looking at this and it's like, that would be tempting, except I have much wavier hair than Elliot.
All right, so it's the day off. I think we should take advantage of a game feature, which is the reserve members here are accessible from the menu. They might want to relax and cut loose a little bit on the day off. That's what I'm thinking. So why don't we just... Kurt's hat. I want to see Kurt's hat. I don't want to see Altina's bunny ears.
We already know what their bunny ears look like.
And we're gonna see, but of course, Ash's goggles. Not gonna get either of those. Right along Donna, right along School Ren, Ozzy, of course. Can't forget right along Ozzy. Glasses that look good on anyone. Sunglasses for next level fashion. Next level fashion.
The next level. Amazing.
Some Phantom Thief B masks.
I don't know if an accessory has gotten me more excited than Phantom Thief B mask.
Hardcore set.
Ooh.
Edgy.
Oh, okay, that's
pretty
well,
edgy.
I didn't expect that.
Mascot headgear. May have seen those recently. And by recently, I mean 5 weeks ago.
Yeah, for them.
Hopefully. Assuming, doesn't go bad. Which I don't think it's going to go bad in 5 weeks.
I hope not. We've been wrong before, but I hope not.
That's true. All right. So who are we dressing first? Why is Altina zoomed so much further out than everyone?
Let's use Altina as the test dummy.
All right.
I will protest the least.
She's got casuals. No.
Whoa.
We got. Let's see. Absolutely not.
Nope.
Thor's main campus uniform. That's all right.
Yeah, all right.
I'm okay with this one.
She looks like she should be a prosecutor in an Ace Attorney game.
Let's see. She obviously needs a ride along herself.
Remember what I used to dress like?
Never forget. I'm thinking. Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't Altina a char?
And of course. Not Altina's bunny ears, but let's just see.
Less bad than I thought, but...
Main campus hat? Eh.
Now she definitely looks like a Gundam side character.
Anyway, what we really need is the Angel set, which was lame, pretty lame most of the time in the previous games. But in this one, holy crap. They upgraded the Angel set.
Oh my god, that tail.
And you know she would just hang out like this to fit in.
No one will know it is me at the club if I do not let them see my face.
While we're at it. Very good.
Well, we've got nowhere to go but downhill from here.
What was I gonna do? Oh, okay. I would have to replace the Angel set. So there's hair extensions. That
You just wanted to see if they changed the colors
that
too?
all just kind of look bad, and they don't change the color, is the thing. They do not respect the rainbow hair.
Yeah, now she just looks like a Disgaea character.
It's just it does. None of them work on Altina at all. Side tail? It's kind of there.
Yeah, that one fits best with this.
Anyway, obviously, keeping that. All right, Kurt. What you got, Kurt? Some casuals? Cash, keeping it cash.
Yeah, you know what? That's all right. He looks like he comes from Nord now.
And extremely not casual.
No. I think my favorite part of this is that they all get... No, wait, it was a white uniform for the nobles. The red was 7. Never mind.
Shades, fancy shades. I wish when you had one chosen, it would just automatically select that one on the list, so I don't have to scroll through the whole thing to find the goodness.
I have been diving back into snowboarding games for a side project, and there's a lot of this look in them.
I'm keeping the hat.
I kind of like the hat. I don't think it would work on all of them, but get that, Mira. We've turned Kurt into a crypto guy.
All right, there's nothing else but ride-alongs. He's a big fan of Donna, I think. He likes her.
I'm from a game.
And just don't let anybody see how much cleavage Donna has clinging onto his arm right now.
Ash has given him a salute for no reason whatsoever.
Ash knows. All right, and Yuna, of course, has the most costumes, because girl.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's a little frilly for my tastes.
Babysitters Club.
Wow.
Nope.
It's,
I'm sorry, wore that at the police academy, huh?
well, yeah, when she was cheering because she loves Crossbell.
God.
All right, that's the only time we're gonna see that. All right, we'll just go with that, I guess.
That's a lot better compared to the rest.
Yeah. Gas mask. There we go. Just disgusting Erebonian air.
We're basically just turning her into a Black Lagoon character if we throw that respirator on.
All right, white ribbon or black ribbon?
I think black fits are better right now.
Okay. Maybe. It's a possibility. No.
That looks like crap.
It's a little too much pink. Unfortunately, none of these work with the ribbon. I would have to replace the ribbon.
Yeah.
How about a raccoon? Sure.
Yeah, all right. That works.
And a school wren. She doesn't know who that is, but she's cool. Probably didn't do anything untoward in her country.
I can't say right now.
Well, I mean, as far as we played on the videos, she was just standing at the edges of scenes going tee hee 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 hee. Dot dot dot.
Yeah.
All right, there's nobody here.
You slept in until a whole 9 a.m., Rean.
We wake up early here in Leeves. Oh, sure. Hi, Maya. I'm in your room now.
What?
The school uniform?
Oh boy.
No?
The mystery box knows all.
I suppose. Oh, she got one of the bad mirrors.
She also has Eastern scrolls on her wall. Good to know.
And that's it. Who we got downstairs? 2 people in the kitchen and bath. Cooking up some bugs. Okay, sure.
Okay, so Muse is just fucking with you.
Right. That's not a teacup. That's a bowl.
That is a tiny bowl, yes.
Hey, Freddy.
I always forget how intense his face is until he turns.
He has a lot of eyeball. People in this game, well, I guess they're anime, so they do have a lot of eyeball, but somehow not some. Maybe it's just the tiny pupils. Maybe that's what's doing it.
Boku no Hero Academia instructor Rean. That's what he looks like. He looks like he came out of that series.
We have one less student today. Somebody went home. Oh.
Thanks, camera. I feel like you're going to be making this game so much more fun.
It's gonna help for sure. All right, well, we need to go wash that off, I think.
Yep.
Yes, all the training that I did. Ah, double baths. What?
Oh boy. Okay, so we are doing this.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
God, two of you.
Are you just making fun of him? Oh, that is pretty high. You need some sort of flying doll to get up there.
Altina's peeping arc. I can't wait until we get the bath scene with the Guin where she's just talking about, on the battlefield we just had a hole.
She's just like, you know what, this is awkward, and she just barges over to the men's side.
Hell yes?
Maybe, possibly.
Teeny bit.
She might have a little bit of money.
A voice pipes in from a hole in the ceiling. It was.
Please clear the area.
The bathroom klaxons.
Warning, incoming Le Guin.
Well, that's a reference I never expected to hear come up during these.
I don't know why not.
It turns out I don't think about reboot often in this era.
It's come up like a few times recently somehow.
Well, it did just have that remaster and documentary.
Gotcha. That might have done it. Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, you were the captain.
Right. Yes, this was the missing episode. That one. And Crow.
You can call them my parents. They did raise me, even though you heard that whole thing.
We can go there for Mishmas.
Mishmas?
So what one gag that I meant to put in the recap episode, but I didn't, I just never found an opening, was Mishi observes all holidays.
Kwanzaa.
Yes. you know they would absolutely sell a Kwanzaa Mishi.
I'm not gonna lie, I would probably buy a Kwanzaa Mishi.
This is kind of a boring scene.
Yeah, it is.
It's a relaxing scene as they relax.
Okay, well, now Toa's full of determination.
Yep.
Are you gonna give us coffee milk too?
We're gonna give her the coffee milk. It's the trading quest.
Hey, this is cold. Oh, you're right. Thank you. What are you going to do? I'm going to be the nurse. Is that fun for you? Yes.
Fruit milk.
If we collect all the milks at the end of the game, it gives us we get a special quartz for trading all the milks.
We can combine. Oh, okay. Sure. We can combine the milks together at the factory.
Factory milk is such a cursed idea.
Power potion. Sure, actually, that's not bad.
Yeah, no.
Milk and coffee, fruit drink, and some pillowy mashed potatoes. A wonderful potato texture. All right, I believe that is the dorms. Maybe we should take a tour of Leeves.
Let's see what this amazing city has in store for us.
Heimdall suburbs. All right, well, the bonding point icon is much less obtrusive this time.
Yes.
Oh, hold on.
Why is this map embossed?
It's because we can do that now that we don't have to put it on the Vita. Let's see. In Barney's, Book and Game Carnegie, Boutique Lapin, Josuian, Bakery Cafe Reset, Weapon and Exchange 9 Volley, Trista Radio Station, Septian Church Leeves Chapel, and Leeves Station.
All right.
But what I'm sure we can't do is leave. No.
Not yet. Okay.
Hello. Mrs. Morgana. They said you'd be wearing kitty ears. I didn't believe them.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Sure, absolutely.
As long as she doesn't hold funerals for them.
That sounds much creepier when you giggle about it.
Hee hee. Okay. Let's get out of here.
Trains.
All right, so got some places to go. Got.
Woo! Nice!
We live here. Him.
Ash?
What are you doing? Okay.
Girl.
He is nothing compared to him. Michael Irving. Ooh. Ooh. Oh God, I cannot get my voice much higher pitched anymore. Anyway,
These things happen.
Where are we going first?
Let's just start at Books and Game Carnegie.
Okay, Books and Game Carnegie. Let's learn about our new card game, I assume.
Oh, yeah, that probably would. Okay, that's just bootleg Catan. How many toys can we put in our room?
Games, toys, and boots. Books and accessories.
Booknoots.
Alrighty. What do we got here? Huh. Well, it's got fire. Akira's?
For a minute, I almost thought it might have been Spanish, but then it's like, no, it's just gibberish.
No. The worst is when it like almost looks like there's a word there. Like it kind of looks like the first one on there says short.
Oh, see, I was reading the second one, but I thought it was something that I shouldn't say on recording.
Fair enough. There's a thing on there. Hold on.
That looks like a man in a gorilla costume.
That is not words.
I guess they play D&D here. Those are source books.
Wind. Gaius' favorite board game, Wind.
Laboon for whoever likes sea animals.
Actually, gotta commit to it. Put words on there or don't. Cards.
Yep. Definitely know what that game is.
We've delegated Blade to the corner because it's not popular anymore. Hi, Rachel.
Oh, cool.
A board game?
They didn't have those in Ymir.
Are these Orbital?
Huh. Ooh, puzzle games. Do you have Orbital the Talos Principle?
Doom clock appears above his head.
2 days remain.
Imagine if like a Final Fantasy Doom spell, like a number just did appear above your head and started counting down, and you didn't know what was going on. You'd panic, right?
I guess it depends on how fast it's going down.
Just like one a second is just a big number.
I think I would panic a little, yeah.
Ooh, a token. Heartless Edgar, Chapter 1. Oh boy.
Okay.
Here we go. It's a newly released fiction novel, and a pretty good read at that.
I could think of 2 characters who don't have a heart that we know.
It might be good for a break. And hey... I screwed up my timer, and I'm not sure how much longer we have left for this video. We've got some things to read that we haven't really read yet.
That's probably a good way to go out, yeah.
So why don't we just go ahead and do that, and the next time I won't screw up my timer, and then I'll know exactly how long we've been doing this. Part 1 of a popular novel, published in Arabonia. And the ugly character covers.
God, yeah, they're not great.
I guess we should see what she's got.
Oh, thanks. I teach there.
Okay, I already got that. We got Proverbs, Swift Wind.
What?
Speed +5.
Okay, sure.
You know what? Screw it. Let's do it. Let's get one for Altina.
Rean's found religion now.
I think Altina could use a little bit of a speed boost, looking at that.
Teeny bit.
All right, so books. So first there's Other, which is the Panzer Soldat Almanac 1206. It's been 2 years since Panzer Soldats were revealed to the world. The manned humanoid armored weapons designed by the Empire's genius scientist, Professor G. Schmidt, were the aces of the Noble Alliance forces at first, but they were used by the Imperial Army after the Civil War, leading them to rapid progress. This book will focus on introducing the newest versions, the Model 2s. Draken 2. This machine was designed to be the most versatile. It is not equipped with any special functions, but is easy to operate. The newest model's armor was redesigned to increase defense and mobility.
So that's what we're going to put our kids in as a tutorial.
Spiegels. An enhanced machine for officers and higher ranks based on the Draken. It has increased output and reaction speed, but requires mastery to operate. In order to cover the Panzer Soldat's weak defensive capabilities, an instantly deployable reactive armor that repels fire was installed, but using it effectively is even more difficult.
Ooh, hiss. I remember the reactive armor.
Hector Mark II. A unit that was designed to realize high output and defensive capabilities. It boasts 1.5 times the output and armor of the Draken, but has inferior velocity and mobility. A repeating cannon can also be installed in the shoulder unit. The newest model has slightly increased speed and mobility. Kestrel Beta. That's Beta, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. A light... I know it's like the extremely basic, but my knowledge of Greek letters past like the first 5 is basically nothing.
As a Darius fan, I have to know those to refer to any kind of levels.
A light unit that boasts high speed and mobility. The use of a vernier makes instantaneous jumping and high-speed movements possible. It can also handle airship attacks from high altitude. Defense was a difficult point, but the newest model has improved defenses in the joints. Goliath Noah. This special unit, also called the Giant, boasts overwhelming output and defensive capabilities. It can devastate the battlefield with hand-to-hand combat, using its giant arms and long-distance attacks from the shoulder-mounted blaster cannon. Speed, mobility, and operability are sticking points, but the vernier makes short-range movement possible too. The cost of a single unit is nearly 20 times that of a Draken, so few are produced. And we got numbers after this, which I'm not doing that. Just enjoy all of that.
This is making me realize that we're basically in Zeta Cold Steel right now, after the original being Gundam 0079.
With just a little Code Geass sprinkled in on top.
True, for some designs, yeah.
Crossbell Province Travel Brochure. After last year's annexation, the Crossbell Province in the far east of the Erebonian Empire has become a place closer to our hearts, and thus easier to visit. The city is known for trade and finance, but it also has many tourist spots and various sightseeing areas outside the city. We'll introduce the main attractions here. Michelin Wonderland, a huge theme park that sits across from Lake Elm in southern Crossbell. Along with amusement facilities like a Ferris wheel, indoor roller coaster, and the Enchanted Castle, it also has a resort hotel. The mascot, Misc, is also popular recently all over the Empire.
They wouldn't let me into the jewelry store.
Unfortunately, some strange detective recently renamed it to Fishalum. Entertainment District. There is an entertainment district in Northwest Crossbell City, there sure is. Along with the casinos and high roller clubs, there is also a theater featuring the famous performance group, Arc and Seal. Though they have cut back performances while their star actress recuperates, and their secondary actress does spy stuff. Recently, the theater has been hosting performances of opera troupes from around the Empire, and the Remiferian Ballet. East Street, a street in eastern Crossbell with an eastern look that is rare in the Empire. Along with exotic buildings and eastern restaurants, there are many eastern street stalls that let you enjoy their delicious eastern fare. The Harbor District features some of the same eastern fare, along with noodle stands that always have lines of people. Orcus Tower, the continent's first skyscraper that is 250 arc high. Crossbell City Hall was built just 2 years ago, but already has had the poor luck of housing the independent presidency and now the Imperial Governor General. Wow, just slam on Rufus there. The roof and observation deck is open except for specific periods, and on a sunny day, you can see not only the whole province, but all areas of the Empire. Armorica Village, a scenic farming village in northeastern Crossbell province. Known for its flower garden, specialty honey, and hand-standing badgers, ruins from the Middle Ages are also scattered across it. It can be reached in 30 minutes by orbital bus from Crossbell City, so it's a popular spot for those who want to relax. St. Ursula Medical College, a medical college and general hospital built in cooperation with the medically advanced Remiferia. Both patients from inside and outside the province looking for the newest medical techniques and tourists looking for simple checkups have been increasing in recent years. It was previously only accessible by bus, but last year a railway from Crossbell City was completed, connecting the medical college and Michelin. What?
Well, that would have happened between Cold Steel games.
Just Michelin is connect. There's so many emergencies at Michelin. We need a fast track from there to the hospital.
You don't even know yet.
Anyway, this was from the Crossbell Tourism Bureau. All right, you want to read the Imperial Chronicle? And then
Absolutely.
Then I'll get on the book.
Politics. Central Diet finishes session. On March 25th, the Central Diet in Heimdall closed the door on its yearly session. This was the country's first Diet session to integrate members of the former House of Representatives and House of Peers, which existed separately until the year before last. In addition, representatives from the Crossbell and Northumbria provinces and the Juri Special Economic Zone were chosen to attend.
Look, I'm no better.
Another notable person in attendance was Chancellor Osborne himself. With such diverse assemblage of representatives, the discussions and debates were lively indeed, and quite a number of significant laws were passed this year, an amount notably above average. The pros and cons of abolishing the houses. The Central Diet was first proposed last spring by key figures in the Imperial government and approved by both His Majesty the Emperor and the Imperial Supreme Court.
I believe you mean His Majesty the Emperor.
Oof. I hate that I actually slipped over that one in a rush to read these smoothly.
And you made the right call if the goal was reading these well.
Members of the House of Representatives initially voiced strong opposition to the new plan, but eventually agreed to it after it was decided that a certain number of them would be guaranteed seats. As a result of the new diet, both noble and commoner representatives were able to gather together to discuss issues relating to the entirety of the Empire, possibly contributing to the large number of new laws. Imperial Governor Regnitz speaks. Imperial Governor Karl Regnitz had this to say about the Central Diet and the houses it replaced. Given the overlap between the Imperial Provincial Council and the House of Representatives, as well as the problems that arrive in having two separate houses in the Diet, it was deemed far more efficient to combine them in this manner. The Chancellor has a clear vision of how to proceed with the modernization of the Empire, but certain proposed laws benefit greatly from thorough deliberation from a diverse group of people. Governor Regnitz. The Crown Prince begins school. You're so lucky I don't have my trumpet soundboard hooked up. On April 1st, Thor's Military Academy, situated east of Heimdall in the town of Trista, held its entrance ceremony for the new school year. The cadet who stood on stage to represent the new students was none other than Crown Prince Cedric Rice Arnold. The Military Academy boasts many well-known alumni, such as the Ashen Chevalier, Rean. With Prince Cedric's enrollment, the Academy has been restructured, with enrollment numbers increased, the removal of separating students by social class, and a complete overhaul of the curriculum, transforming it into a more serious and focused military institution. God, it's so funny to think that we went there when it was a party school.
More serious and focused, as opposed to whatever the hell that was.
His Highness was unable to enroll last year due to lingering medical issues, but his recovery and growth since then has been nothing short of a transformation.
Oh, you don't say. Transformation.
Yeah, the transformation I'm sure he will not have undergone next time we see him. Vermilion Cedric, they call me.
Cedric the Apocalypse.
His confident address as head of the new class has left a few of his fellow students swooning in the aisles, with one commenting, "He was just so charming, I was overwhelmed. I thank Adios I get the chance to go to class with him." Sorry, I thank Adios I get the chance to go to class with him.
Please delete your comments.
On the same day, an entrance ceremony was also held at Thor's Branch campus, situated west of the capital in the town of Leeves. Riding Club 9's Spotlight. To be a citizen of the Empire is to be part of a culture with a proud history of equestrianism. The Nines Riding Club is currently accepting new members from across all social classes and walks of life. Visit one of our locations in Heimdall, or each of the provinces, including a new location in Crossbell City. Jesus, I can't imagine riding horses through Crossbell City. For details.
Just turn a corner and plow into a car.
I guess there's a place we can use as a barn now.
All right, and one last thing to go. Heartless, Edgar. I know nothing about this one. So this will be fun. Chapter 1, Autumn Dawn. Rays of light spilled through the curtains, brightening the walls of the bedroom before finally coming to rest on my face. I slowly opened my bleary eyes and made my way to the window. I gently touched my fingertips against the dew-covered glass, feeling the sun's warmth. I turned around to see you still lying in bed, asleep. Your tranquil expression was illuminated by the same dawn light that had stirred me from my slumber. Which one of them is Heartless Edgar, though? I'm assuming the first person. I moved in close, pressing my nose against yours, but you didn't stir. I gently stroked your hair, but you still refused to wake. In one final attempt to rouse you, I pinched your cheek, but all you did was make a face and roll over. Gently chuckling to myself, I straightened the bedsheets and left the room. I went to the kitchen and began warming up the soup left over from last night. Next, I started making the salads we were going to have for lunch later. Lettuce, ham, and hard-boiled eggs. I cut up a tomato, taking care to only add the slices to one of the salads. After all, you don't like tomatoes. I remember you telling me the story. I think it was about 4 years old. I think I was about 4 years old. My father tried to feed me a tomato, and I spat it right back out at him. I have no idea why, but I just can't eat them. That's me with bananas, by the way. I can't do it. You laughed and looked away, a twinge of guilt playing across your eyes. Just as I was finishing up with the food, I saw the bedroom door swing open. "Good morning," you said, stretching. It was clear you'd enjoyed your doze. "Hey, Edgar." You looked at me. Edgar? You called... Wait, what? Edgar, you called my name. Edgar... Huh?
This is a little weird.
Okay, so I was thinking based on the anime and the cooking that we were actually the first person was actually the woman, but I guess. Hey, Edgar, you. Huh? My eyelids snapped open. My ears were suddenly filled with sound. I was in a restaurant in town. Sitting across from me was my friend Henry. His long green hair was unkempt, as though he'd just rolled out of bed. A small trail of steam rose upward from the hot plate of food he had in front of him. I instantly understood what was going on.
That makes one of us.
Can I get you some water? The waitress, Clementine, was standing over us. I looked into her eyes. They were as clear and blue as a summer sky. Oh. Okay, right, we're Edgar, not Henry. Ugh. I'm getting there, figuring it out.
This is kind of a convoluted one.
Oh yeah, Henry started to say. No, we're okay. Don't worry about us, I interrupted. Clementine looked confused, but stepped away to see to the other customers. What do you mean, don't worry about us? What if I'm thirsty? Henry furrowed his brow at me. I don't want to bother her, I said, glancing in Clementine's direction for the briefest moment. But bother her? It's just a glass of water, man. Henry sighed and began sullenly chomping on his food. Here, have mine too. I pushed the plate bearing my untouched sandwich toward him. My head's all muddled. I don't think I have much of an appetite anymore. This has been happening a lot lately. You okay, man? Henry's dour expression turned to one of concern. I'm not sure. I keep getting flashes of this one scene. It feels like a memory, but it's in second person? I don't recognize it at all. I raised my gaze and stole another glance at Clementine as she walked through the restaurant, smiling and talking with the customers. Henry followed my gaze toward her, and a look of understanding came over his face. And now that I think about it, this all started after you first noticed her, huh? I should have known. I've seen the sad eyes of a lovesick fool before. He nodded to himself, knowingly. Is that what it is? I questioned Henry, yet I couldn't take my eyes off Clementine. Well, I guess you know me best, Henry. As I spoke, Clementine noticed my gaze and gave me a warm smile before returning to her work. Since I don't seem to know myself anymore. I sighed. All my dearest friend could give in response was a troubled chuckle. September, S1294. Lemon, home to the headquarters of the Epstein Foundation. I'd planned to devote my time here to performing research alongside the other members of the Foundation. But then I fell in love.
Okay, sure.
All right, we're probably gonna need another couple chapters to parse that. So I guess Edgar, Heartless Edgar is in love with Clementine, and not his friend Henry, but he's also dreaming about someone else, but dreaming in the second person.
Yeah, I think we're going to need one or two chapters before this clicks.
Well, we'll chew on that mystery for a while. This shopkeeper would probably like us to leave.
Most people don't read all of them in the store.
I gave you the book. I didn't know you were going to read the whole thing right here. Anyway, I think that's probably good for now. We've got more shops to take care of, and a church. And that...
Definitely a weapon shop.
So the center symbol is water. I know that much. Right one... I think I've seen it?
Oh.
Oh. Nyoswian Imports. What did
Was that on the sign? Yeah.
I think that was the one, yeah, Joswian.
Oh, got it.
So
interesting.
We'll just ponder this this lovely water and this clock that says it's still exactly 9 o'clock, even though we took a bath and read multiple books.
It's okay. Time won't pass until we feed the cat on the roof of the dorms.
It should really just let you just sit on the benches.
Need 2 more engine revisions for that, buddy.
Maybe. Goodbye.
Bye.